What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for stopping by 40 Fitness. This is not really about the debate of Layne Norton and Jerry Ward. This is really just my opinion on dieting advice. First of all, a lot of people want to know which diet works best. Well, all of them do if you use them correctly. Layne Norton is right in the IFYM community because if you can just eat things that fits into your macros and never go overboard, you'll probably be okay. That's not the style for me, so I don't choose that route. Jerry Ward has a very old school and very clean way of eating. When he eats the right foods, at the right times, gets the good anabolic responses, old school bodybuilding type bro science way of eating, and that works excellent, especially for people who can't control, their cravings for bad foods. If you have a problem with potato chips and with cookies, you shouldn't have some, you shouldn't have none. So, Jerry Ward is probably right in that perspective. Me, I cannot do either one of these diets because with the IIFYM, I would go overboard on the cookies and the chips. With Jerry Ward's diet, I find it hard sometimes to fit 4 good quality meals into my day, especially because of my busy work schedule. So I like to do the Dr. Berg route, at least halfway the Dr. Berg route. I don't do the keto dieting, but I will do the intermittent fasting. Twice a day works best for me. It's easy for me to, monitor 2 meals instead of have to worry about 4 meals, and I never really go overboard on the eating. So that's the perfect diet for me. Now I do a little bit of tweaking with the diets because you got to do things that fit you. You can't do everybody's thing. So I might have a keto meal where I'm doing like low carb, moderate fats, moderate protein. Then I might have a high protein meal, with a little bit more carbs. I do my meals the way I would like them doing, something that's sustainable for myself. Keto is not sustainable for a lot of people, so they don't do a lot of keto dieting. I wouldn't do it for long term, so therefore I never even started it. But I think the way I'm dieting works for me. And what I tell people all the time is just listen to advice you can stick to. All these guys have a point. All these guys have very good advice. I like Layne Norton. I watch his videos. He has some very good advice and very good tips on there. Jerry Ward has very good advice and good tips and excellent tips, and so does Dr. Berg. Now, even though I don't totally agree with either one of them, I still always find bits and pieces and things that I do agree with. Dr. Berg, if you into fitness, he's very good with that. If you have any health problems or issues that you think are related to diet, that's the guy I listen to. That's the guy I go to. He's very good with insulin and insulin resistant problems. And so, I go to him. When I want to eat a certain way or when I want to look at healthier meals, I listen to Jerry Ward a lot. Jerry Ward has some pretty good ideas on how you should be eating when you do eat. So, I like his information. He's really good with his training programs and, he's trained a lot of people, so he knows from trial and error. He might not come from a scientific background like Layne Norton, but he comes from a trial and error background. And Layne Norton, once again, he's the science guy. He gives people very good advice. I didn't know that you can store fat without insulin. He's very good in telling you things that you probably didn't know because he has the scientific methods. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, you have to do what's sustainable for you, what works for you, and what you can stick to. So the bottom line is nobody is completely wrong. All these guys have a little bit of truth in everything that they're saying. You just got to try something and then stick with what works for you. Because some might work for Layne Norton, some might work for Jerry Ward, some might work for Dr. Berg, but if it's not sustainable and you can't do it, it doesn't work for you. So go ahead and try something else. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for stopping by 40 Fitness. I'm going to try to put some more videos out real soon.